Hello students, in the present video I would like to explain different physical and chemical properties of alcohol and phenol. Let us see the different processes. Let us find first the physical properties of alcohol and phenol. First of all, solubility. Regarding solubility of alcohol and phenol, it is found that since they can form intermolecular hydrogen bond with water, therefore alcohol is easily soluble in water, but phenol, which is sparingly soluble because of its the nonpolar phenyl group. And for the alcohol, it is found that the lower alcohols are very easily soluble in water due to formation of intermolecular hydrogen bond. As the alkyl group carbon numbers in alkyl group is increasing, their solubility also decreases uh, because the nonpolar group increases. So you find that from methanol towards the propanol, solubility decreases. So solubility of alcohol basically decreases with increasing size of the alkyl group. Next, find the boiling point. Boiling point of alcohol and phenol increases with the increasing molecular mass due to increase in van der Waals force of attraction. So, as we take an example here, ethanol, propanol, and butanol, the molecular mass is also increasing, and therefore their boiling point will also increase. But if the branching in the alcohol increases, then boiling point becomes less. And therefore, if we take the example of, say, here it is tertiary butyl alcohol, secondary butyl alcohol, this is isobutyl alcohol, primary one it is secondary alcohol, it is tertiary alcohol, and lastly the normal butanol. Towards the butanol, we can see that as the branching is decreasing, boiling point increases. Tertiary butyl alcohol has least boiling point because of its steric nature, branching. So next is if we compare the solubility of alcohol with comparable molecular masses of ether, uh, carbonyl compound, hydrocarbon, etc., then we can find that in case of alcohol, the boiling point becomes maximum because they can form intermolecular hydrogen bond. So here we have taken example normal pentane, uh, then diethyl ether, then butanol, then normal butanol, N-butanol, N-butyl alcohol. So you can find that they all are having almost similar molecular mass, but towards the alcohol, the boiling point is increasing, and this hydrocarbon, normal pentane, is uh, totally nonpolar substance. So there is therefore the intermolecular attraction force is also less, and there is no scope of hydrogen bond also. So in this way we can compare the boiling point of compounds having different functional groups. Now next come into the chemical properties. Alcohol, for alcohol we can find two kinds of reactions. In one, alcohol acts as a nucleophile. It is acting as nucleophile. The lone pair of alcohol attacks any electrophilic center, and therefrom the oxygen hydrogen bond is broken like this, giving the product. So we can find that in this reaction the oxygen hydrogen bond is broken from the alcohol, and alcohol is being acting as nucleophile. In another one, alcohol after protonation can act as electrophile. We can follow that this alcohol after protonation forming this intermediate. Now this OH2 group, which is can act as a leaving group, and therefore when it is attached with this carbon, the nucleophile can attack this carbon, this can be treated as the electrophilic center where the nucleophile is coming into combine, and this carbon oxygen bond is broken. So in this kind of reaction, in case of alcohol, the cleavage of carbon oxygen bond takes place. So in this way, two different kinds of reactions are possible in case of alcohol. Let us find the first type, that is cleavage of oxygen hydrogen bond. Here we can follow that alcohol can show acidic character, and also phenols can show acidic character, and therefore they can react with active metals like sodium, potassium, aluminum, etc. to give rise hydrogen gas along with formation of the respective alkoxide or phenoxide salt. Now this mixture of alcohol and metal can act also as a reducing agent. We can use it in different synthetic processes also as a reducing agent. So here ethanol with sodium forming sodium ethoxide, phenol reacting with sodium metal to form sodium phenoxide along with formation of hydrogen. And also when they are reacting with alkali, like say tertiary butyl alcohol reacting with aqueous alkali, giving rise sodium salt of the tertiary butyl alcohol, sodium tertiary butoxide is formed along with water. So it is salt and water is formed as because the alcohol is acting as acid. Now here 4-nitrophenol, here it is reacting with alkali like say potassium hydroxide, giving this salt and water. Sodium para-nitrophenoxide is the salt form. So in this way, alcohol and phenol can act as acid. So we can follow that when it is acting as acid, the oxygen hydrogen bond is cleavaged. Next, if we follow that, since they are behaving as acid, so if we compare the acidic character of different alcohols, it is found that the primary alcohol is the most acidic in nature, and the acidic character decreases towards the tertiary alcohol. It is because the stability of the corresponding alkoxide ion, that is the conjugate base, decreases due to the plus I effect or the electron releasing effect associated with this carbon atom. You can follow that from primary alcohol. This is the conjugate base form where one alkyl group is releasing its electron. So this carbon atom is becoming electron rich, and therefore this negative charge on the oxygen is not being withdrawn by any group to make it stable, and it is gradually increasing towards the secondary alcohol from the corresponding alkoxide of the corresponding secondary alcohol. And also in case of tertiary alcohol, the electron releasing effect is increasing, therefore the stability of the conjugate base is decreasing, and also the acidic nature decreases. Now in case of phenol shows acidic character because its conjugate base, that is the phenoxide ion, is resonance stabilized. So we can follow that here the resonance stabilization of the conjugate base of phenol, that is the phenoxide ion. So due to stability of this conjugate base phenoxide ion, phenol acts as behave like an acid, and its acidic character is more than the primary alcohol like ethanol. Now let us find here the two kinds of phenols. In one, you can follow that I have taken this example of para-nitrophenol, where NO2 group is an electron withdrawing group. Now the corresponding conjugate base is being more stable, as because this electron withdrawing group withdraws electron from the ring, and ring being electron deficient. So from this the phenoxide ion, the electron, that is these electrons, can come into the ring and it becomes more stable. Whereas in case of electron donating group, Here it is methoxy group I have taken. So this methoxy group shows plus R effect. That means it donates electron into the ring and it increases the electron density into the ring. Therefore, what happens? The corresponding alkoxide, phenoxide ion, where from this negative charge is not being, it is not coming more easily into the ring, as because ring is already electron rich. So this resonance is less as compared to this case. So in presence of electron withdrawing group, a phenol becomes more acidic than in case of, in presence of an electron releasing group, electron donating group. So if we compare the acidic character of these different phenols and derivative of phenols, you can follow that even their pKa value is also given here. We know that more the pKa value, lesser is the acidic nature. So this paranitrophenol, where electron withdrawing group is there, it is being most acidic in nature. Then comes phenol. Then in presence of electron donating group like CH3 group, it has plus I effect, and this methoxy group, it has plus R effect. So it is, in case of methoxy group, the electron releasing effect is more than the methyl group. Therefore, its acidic nature becomes further less. So in this way, we can compare the acidic nature of different phenols. Now, let us come into another type of reaction shown by alcohols, that is called esterification. Here also we can follow that it is the reaction where an alcohol is reacting with a carboxylic acid. So here esterification takes place when it is alcohol or phenol is treated with a carboxylic acid in presence of concentrate sulfuric acid. But here something which is written wrong, we can follow that. The bond broken here is between this oxygen hydrogen and this carbon oxygen. That means from the alcohol, instead of this carbon oxygen bond, this oxygen hydrogen bond is broken. So we can follow that. Here ethanol is reacting with acetic acid in presence of concentrate sulfuric acid, giving rise this ester ethyl ethanoate. This process can also be stated as acetylation or acylation or benzoylation of alcohols and phenols. Here you can follow that when this alcohol or phenol is reacting with acetic anhydride. Now this CH3CO group is joining with this oxygen and hydrogen is being released. It is going with this CH3COO minus group to form the corresponding acid. So this is the group came replacing the hydrogen. So the oxygen-hydrogen bond is broken in this esterification process. So alcohol and phenol, when treated with acetic anhydride, this kind of anhydride in presence of acid, we can get the ester. This esterification can also be carried out in presence of acyl halide like this. This alcohol is reacting with acyl halide. Then in presence of pyridine, pyridine being a base, in this case the product formed is HCl. To neutralize this HCl and to bring this equilibrium into the forward direction, pyridine helps to remove the formed HCl. Here an example of esterification of salicylic acid, which gives rise a commercial product when the salicylic acid is treated with acetic anhydride in presence of acid, we are getting acetyl salicylic acid. This acetyl group CH3CO group is replacing the hydrogen from this OH group. So this compound is commercially known as aspirin. This compound is used as a painkiller. analgesic. So these are the different examples of reaction of alcohol and phenol in the esterification process. Thank you.